Jeremy Clarkson took a swipe at Queen band member and Badger campaigner Brian May, after the annoying animals caused havoc on a busy road in Lincolnshire. Jeremy Clarkson, 61, has never and probably will never be a fan of badgers, as viewers of his Amazon Prime Video farming show Clarkson's Farm would know. Recently, he saw red after they caused havoc on a Lincolnshire road, and took aim at Queen musician and Badger enthusiast Brian May, in the process. Writing in his column for The Sun, the Grand Tour host went on a little rant about how the animals, referred to as pests by many, have disrupted traffic in the north. A road in Lincolnshire has been subjected to stop-go traffic control for 18 months because badgers have made a home under it, Jeremy penned, cue his infamous eye raise. And it's against the law to move them. While readers could hear the annoyance through his words, Jeremy went on to take a playful swipe at Brian, who has long advocated for the protection of wildlife and is fond of badgers in particular. He is the co-founder of the Save Me Trust and been a leading voice in the movement against badger culling. Obviously, a badger enthusiast such as Brian May would think this is perfectly acceptable, the former Top Gear star added. So, why doesn't he go and stand there with a red and green lollipop until the annoying hedgehog munchers move out? If he doesn't fancy it, don't worry, I know a man who could solve the problem in about 10 minutes flat. Who Jeremy is referring to is unknown, but we can only assume it is himself. Elsewhere, called out silly left-wing newspapers after they took his words out of context. A few headlines surfaced on Tuesday, claiming that he had hit out at scientists over the coronavirus pandemic. He faced backlash after he said if you die, you die, but Jezza has since spoken out about how his words were misinterpreted. Some headlines read, Jeremy Clarkson criticizes COVID scientists, saying, if you die, you die. Hitting back, the TV star wanted to make it very clear what he actually meant. I know The Guardian and other silly left-wing papers are sh*t stirring, he wrote on Twitter in view of his 7.3 million followers. But what I said was that if we have COVID forever we are just going to have to open stuff up and accept that if we die, we die. It comes after he gave his opinions on the government and SAGE's decisions to reinforce lockdown at various points of the pandemic over the past year and a half. The star of Clarkson's Farm said that the public should go through life with our fingers crossed instead of facing going back into lockdowns if advised by the Scientific Advisory Group for Emergencies, who have been helping the government draft their policies during the pandemic. Of the decisions, Jeremy said, when it started, I read up on pandemics and they tend to be 4 years long. I think the politicians should sometimes tell those communists at SAGE to get back in their box. Let's just all go through life with our fingers crossed and a smile on our face. I can see Boris doesn't want to open it up and shut us back down again. But if it's going to be 4 years, and who knows, it could be 40 years. He then added, if it's going to be forever, let's open it up and if you die, you die.